when I turn my head, it turns my head in game, meaning it feels like an actual VR game. I still don't have anything regarding controllers working, but I have a tree. I got the hand tracking working. The only issue is that it's working over there. So when I move my hands, it moves the controllers. That's not where I am. And they're paired to the wrong thing. But they're moving in space around the point that I want them to be. So I'm going to work on that and fix that situation. In a striking turn of events, I had to learn Blender to model the sun. I now have working controllers. This stick allows movement. It visually moves the stick. This one allows me to turn. On a separate, very happy note, I got the sun working. When I squeeze the trigger, it updates in-game based on the frame. Every frame that it's squeezed, it renders new input, so it's able to sense when I input. So this is kind of the first step of getting the inputs on my controller working. The hands are working. The large trigger closes the hand, and it corresponds with how much I close the trigger. It's supposed to pinch. It's supposed to do that full gripping motion when I press this button right here. And I have it up on the screen over here. But there is a select value and a active value. They both read different things. The active value only reads the large trigger, and the select value only reads the button on the side. And what I did was I was assigning both the pinch and the grab to my active value, my main trigger, and the grab was overriding the pinch. I just got my physics objects working after 2 hours of trying to make them work. And it's not much, but you'll see they fall. And that took so much effort. I've been working on this since like 7. A picnic table, I made it in Blender, and I'm really happy with it, especially given that my project was not learning Blender. I got interaction working. Physics works, and now I can pick things up. And no matter where they move, I can still get them again. As you see this white bit that extends from my pointer, if I point that at an object I want to pick up, my controller will vibrate, and I can pick it up and move it where I want it. So I can extend my hand, and if I retract my hand, it'll pull it to my hand, and now it's locked in my hand until I drop it. I can make the interactable tree, and that's the next big step. So I can put the battery into the tree. I've been working on the hand collisions. First, I'm going to show what the hands do. So there's no longer a spherical collision, so it doesn't immediately interact when it's close, because originally it was a huge sphere around my hand that was interacting. I rendered a mesh to the hand, so when I touch it and push it, then it interacts. I have 3 different types of cube. One is this cube, and this object won't collide with anything, and if you move it quick, it'll go into it while you're trying to move it. But this type of object will push it without clipping in, but it'll still go through objects. This one, on the other hand, it's broken and it will not grab like the other one will, but it pushes objects without clipping, and it won't go through solid objects. So yay, that's a thing. Woohoo! I now have snapping. I put it close, it shows me where it'll go, and if I let go, it snaps to that location from my hand. It shows exactly where it'll go, and if I release it, there it is. The battery's good. Yay! That took 4 hours. And I can grab things and remove them from a location. I don't need you. I now have the game working pretty well. This is what I have. I put a light on the battery so it glows, and you can interact with it. You can pick it up. It picks up a bit weird, but honestly, I don't care anymore. You can walk it over here, and if I bring it close, it goes blue, and it shows me that I can put something here, and I can put the battery in the tree. That took God knows how long. The game, it's working, and if I grab something else and I bring it over here, and I try to put it in, it'll show me that I can't. It's great. Oh my gosh, I did a thing.